Should you join the Army in 2021 right now with everything that's going on in the world and with all the changes they've made to basic training? Well, we're going to talk about just that. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is up, guys? Ben Allen back again with another video, and like I just said, we're gonna be talking about whether you should join the Army in 2021 or not. I've been getting this question a lot in my Instagram DMs recently, asking like, hey, is now the right time to join the Army, like with everything that's going on in the world, with the election, with the presidents changing, with the whole coronavirus, with all the changes they've implemented in basic training. Like, should I join right now? Like, am I gonna be okay? Is this the best time for me to do it, or should I wait until like 4, 6 months, a year to join? And I'm going to hit on all of those questions, guys, and give you my own personal opinion as to whether I think you should or should not join in 2021. But before we get into that, for those of you that are new and you've never seen one of my videos before, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we put out some great military content, guys. For those of you that don't know me, I did 4 years active duty Army as a 68 Whiskey combat medic. I got out in September 2019 as a sergeant, did the civilian thing for like a month or two, and was like, you know what, I missed the military a little bit, so I joined the reserves, and now I've been in the Army Reserves for about a year, so I have that active duty knowledge and that reserve knowledge. All right, so feel free to ask me any questions you may have in the comment section down below. Tell me why you think you're ready to join the Army in 2021 or why you don't think you're going to do it in 2021. But also, if you want to reach me, the best possible way to do so besides the comment section is on my Instagram at Ben_Allen175. It's probably the best, most accessible way for me to get back to you guys. Shoot me a DM, drop a follow, and I try to get back to your questions as soon as I can. I got a bunch backed up just because I've been getting a lot more recently. The channel's picking up. We're definitely going to hit our goal of 30K by the end of this year, so I think we're going to smash through that goal, actually. So again, if you're new here and you're not subscribed, just please take the 2 seconds it takes to subscribe to the channel. I guarantee you I have videos covering a variety of topics: basic training, OSIT, AIT, infantry, airborne, 68 whiskeys, all that fun stuff. You will not be disappointed. But with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump into the meat and potatoes of this video, right? Should you join the Army in 2021? The answer I usually always give people, it's on a case-by-case basis, is yes. And the reason I say yes is because this happens like all the time. Like back in 2015 when I was joining, some of my friends were like, yo, should I join in 2015? Like, I just graduated high school. Like, am I ready? Like, is this the best time for me to do it? And in 2019 was when there was like the talks of like World War III going on. People were like, oh my god, should I join? Or I think it was like late 2019, early 2020. They're like, oh my god, World War III, like, are they gonna do a draft? Like, what if I go to war? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, is it the best possible time for me to join? And the thing that I've noticed is every single time, no matter who you are, what you're doing in life, is there's always going to be something going on in the world and or the military that is a reason for someone not to join. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes they're valid reasons. People are worried, right? They have families, they have kids, they want to be safe, they want to be secure. But other times it's just an excuse. I know people that have been talking about joining the military for years. And just have never gone through with it, because every single year there's always some new thing that is going on that, oh, I'm gonna wait until Obama's out of office, I'm gonna wait until Trump's out of office, I'm gonna wait until Biden's out of office. You know what I mean? Just those things in general. And or like I'm not physically fit enough yet, I'm gonna wait till I get super fit, then I'm gonna join, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Just throwing the excuses on there and just putting off what they could be in the military just for what they're afraid of joining at that point in time. You know what I mean? And the way I think about it is, why wait? Like, literally, there's always gonna be something going on in the world, so you might as well just join now, because you already kind of know what's going on. There's countless videos covering the big changes that have been happening in the Army, whether it's COVID, the ACFT not counting for record, the removal of the shark attack for infantry basic training, and the addition of the first 100 yards, the addition of yellow phase, because usually it was just red, white, and blue phase in basic training, but now they added a whole new phase, right? And if you guys are going like, yo, what's yellow phase, right? Yellow shirt, yellow phase. phase, but nah. Like, if you guys are wondering what all these things I'm talking about are, like the ACFT, shark attack, first 100 yards, yellow phase, I have videos covering all of these topics. You can check out any of them. You can go to my videos, check it out. I'll probably put them at the end of this video, but I've already covered all that information. So if you're like lost, you're kind of like, yo, what is that? Go check it out. I got all that content. But people back then, in the beginning of the corona, like, yo, should I join right now with the whole corona going on? I heard they added yellow phase. Like, is basic training harder? Like, is it more difficult? Or like, oh, I heard they removed combatives because of corona. I'm not going to join right now. I want to do combatives and basic training. There's always something going on, guys. Something will keep people from joining. You know what I mean? But you gotta think to yourself, like, yo, am I really the type of person that makes excuses, or do I want to start bettering my life right now? And I'm not saying the military is gonna better your life overnight, nor am I gonna say it's gonna better your life in general, right? Some people join the military, they absolutely hate it. It was probably the worst thing that ever happened to them. But there's other people that they join, you know, they kind of like they have some bad times, but they have some good times as well, and they take away from the experience, and they learn, and they grow, and they develop as people and individuals. And that could be you. If you stop making excuses, if you stop putting it off, if you stop thinking like, oh, I'm gonna wait till next year because, you know, tensions are high, like what if we have a civil war now with everything that's going on in the Capitol, and just things like that, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, the world's always gonna be a crazy place. You just gotta be crazier than the world, you know what I'm saying? That's just a joke. You don't have to be legitimately crazy. But just, if you want to join. If you had the thought in your head, you know, hey, do it now while you're still young. You know, whatever age you are at, you're young. You're young. But because if you don't do it now and you think back like 5 years down the road, say something happens, say you get an injury, like, oh man, I wish I would have joined the military when I was still younger, or when I was more in shape, or when I had more money, or when I didn't have a wife and kids yet, or when I was like fresh out of high school. And you have those what ifs, and the what ifs eat away at you a lot harder than I think anything else will in life. I have a couple what ifs, you know, and you know, we live with those. But you guys can make a decision right now, today, to go to your local recruiting office and be like, hey, I don't want to have any what ifs. Let's do it. I'm not going to put it off anymore. I've been putting it off for like a year or two with everything that's been going on in the world, but I'm ready to do it. And if you ask anybody that's been through basic training recently, guys, if that's what you're afraid of, you're afraid of the whole basic training aspect, really? Don't be worried. Some people are saying it's easier now because of all the whole, you know, corona guidelines they've implemented, because of the whole thing. They've actually watered it down a little bit due to the fact that they can't do certain things that they used to do at basic training, you know, due to the whole COVID and social distancing, right? That's why they implemented a whole new yellow phase for, it's like a quarantining phase, basically. I have a video talking about it. Again, check it out. It'll answer a lot of your questions, right? But if you just think about it, you're like, okay, well, hey, like, it's easier now than ever. Let's go through. And even if you're like thinking about, oh, well, if it's super easy, I don't want to go to basic training. Basic training really only counts for like maybe 20% of your entire military career. You're there for like 2 months and some change, and then you're gone. You're off to AIT or OSIT, getting qualified in your MOS, and then you go to your first duty station if you're active duty. And if you're not active duty, you're in the Reserves National Guard. Cool, you're gonna get to go home after you finish AIT and OSIT. You don't even have to worry about it after that. So that's just my 2 cents on it, guys. Stop putting off, you know, joining. Stop putting off, you know, things because you're scared of what's going on in the world right now. Again, there's always going to be something going on in the world. There's always going to be some reason that someone can bring up, like, oh, is now the right time to join the military? Like, should I do it? I'm just not sure. I'm going to go ahead and wait a couple months. And then a couple months turn into a couple years. A couple years turn into like you're in your mid-40s and you're like, dang, I really wish I would have joined the military. Don't have those what ifs. Just, you know, go balls to the wall. Commit to a decision. If you're already thinking about it, chances are you want to do it. You just need that push to get you in the door. And, you know, take this video as your push. Go ahead and do it. But also, don't hold me accountable for your military career, because everybody's military career varies. Some people have a really great time in the military. Some people have a decent time in the military. Some people have an absolute shitty time in the military. You know what I'm saying? It's different for everyone, but at the end of the day, it's what you make of it. Life is literally 90% how you react to the situations thrown at you. How are you going to react? Are you going to be happy about it? Are you going to be sad? You can be angry? You can be mad? You're going to think the world's out to get you? Like, that's up to you. That's how you, as an individual, react. This is just me telling you, if you're thinking about doing it, you've been putting it on for a couple months, couple years, maybe now's the time, because who knows, 2 years down the road, there might be COVID 2021 or something, you know, like zombies might take over the world. You never know, be like, dang, I really wish I would have joined the military back in 2021, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me, guys. I'll be honest with you. I had a decent time in the military. There was definitely some bad times. I had some good times, made a bunch of great friends, and it gave me my channel, my social media platforms, and I'm grateful for that. But there was definitely bad times. So if you guys want to hear about those, just comment bad times in the comment section. I'll give you guys like a video of like highlighting my bad times in the military, right? But with all that being said, guys, just to summarize, there's always gonna be something going on. I personally think that the best time to join the military, if you're thinking about it, is the present. Don't put it off. Don't think about it. Don't have those what ifs. Like, this is just me telling you from my own personal experience. I'm glad I joined right out of high school. I'm glad I didn't wait. I'm glad I didn't wait until like right now, like at 24. I would not want to join the military at 24 just because I'm not as fit as I used to be when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me as an individual. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys getting ready to join in 2021? Are you shipping out this year? Are you going to wait till next year? Or are you already in the military? I always want to hear it from you guys. Again, follow me on my Instagram at Ben_Allen175. Shoot me your DM if you have any questions whatsoever about joining the military or just the military in general, primarily the Army, because that's the branch I was in, reserves or active duty. I got you. I try to get back to everybody on Instagram, so that's the best possible place to reach me. Again, if you're new here, you took anything away, hit the like button. Even if you're not new here, hit the like button. It takes like 1 second, right? And also subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscriptions really help us out. They help us grow. They help push our content out there to bigger and better audiences, and we continue to grow. You guys help me grow. I'll continue to help y'all by putting out this amazing content and give you all the most informative military content that I possibly can. But with all that said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. I hope to see y'all next week. I try to go live every Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, here on the screen, I'll go ahead and put some different videos like Yellow Phase, Shark Attack, all that fun jazz. But yeah, later guys. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.